here for Memo Bibi Akwaba Eba Melodies TV. So there is a very funny story bia ababeto menim na mebe church nsemu atremo na mama mo ati ase na we hunde nti ameka say funny. Now basically no obi me allege say nipa koni MPP ni, but ohwe pro MPP media platforms are one report story we ni na one trace nipa kro no or private citizen nti wo de emfanisa. There is a private citizen bia wa petition His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say the acting Chief Justice Paul Baffoe yenyi no te se nia yeyi get to talk no yenyi no na me hu story na ye misri me say hey MPP for himself to me hu ne say omo maame get to talk no yeyi no now they want to go after every single Supreme Court judge omo feel say oka hu ntia yeyi get to talk no. Now MPP for ba mu a process is here. Say get to talk on ye be na MPP 4 year fast competition Mahama say yenyi eye Justice Pierman Scott Pierman. Now the reason why they did that they say na esho mutrim say Scott Pierman no ono ene bia Mahama befa no as a Chief Justice. Inti yakoba ya na Scott Pierman na te committee so a yeyi get to talk on no eno crampo de eyomo ya mo. Inti wo get to talk on no kra na or the court say nanka yenyi Scott Pierman free a committee na womo ehwehwe ne nsem ni mu eso because they knew say that be Ebiana Scott Pierman on kwante na so there, right? Probably they know that Scott Pierman had a personal issue with get to talk on to no money say that be papa there or na so the anti get to talk on nanka say na adwen na odikoko pie mu e wo Supreme Court no ohwa judge setina case ne so a wo mo ma me ne nsem gu ye nina no utumi hu ne say MPP for afa plan said they will be going after the judges. Into the second Supreme Court judge MPP for a petition His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say won yi no eye Unikulendi no ni case no omo tre say eye Gofredame ene jakpa case na aba no eye Unikulendi fie ena Gofredame ene jakpa kokohia Inti Sadia Mahama onyi Unikulendi. And it's funny because during one more time MPP for during one more time no ena Sadia ni see inti sebe senanka omo Sadia ni see na komuni say ya de boni ade ntia no mo ama eye Ekufuado enyi Unikulendi. And then omo ze Gofredame ho tre no ena wo mo ba be ka se yenyi Unikulendi. Inti anya me wanwa say ende me sorry ye say obi akwa petition say yenyi eye Baffoe who and now me know say Excellency John Dramani Mahama a nominate say ombra mbedane the Chief Justice. The one na me hu say we e konongo kaya o se mensu aba pa se mo nso mema mo asua de ma sei nti omo eyi omo maame omo say okay yate ene Mahama nso ya ma no ya ma ni peace of mind yenzu ye be petition sa obi ode ne be ba be petition be pe boni afa nipa kono ba wo he Justice Baffoe boni die na wo mo ka se Mahama onyi ne kra no emesre and they know say ababi enim. So I'm going to tell you the trick. I'm going to show you the trick they are using. And then your first time subscribing, now click the notification bell on so. Oh yeah, this latest news be about one sa ebeka. Mesra answer the ebeka story ni mo no. Se wutie me. Wa wutie me bia no. Se we fusun. Ana oni mo bia ne fusun bia na mesra. I will keep on saying this because idea ba kwa kunga na for diga na for nya bebre ye fukese. Because if fukese na so na diabetes, ubisa doctor bia obeka trail. And the stroke Ghana for bebre na enya ye fukese. Heart attack bebre na efukese, cancer bebre na eni na ye fukese. The bruni friend of visceral fat. Enti obi biara wutie me bia no. The best thing you can do for yourself is to learn the ebema wifunu be form in the shortest possible time. There is a book. Book ne betra we nyama miensa. Utumi yesa nyama miensa na mema 1 month you are going to see the effects on your body. To book ni bi 100 cedis per. Enkrofo spend thousands of Ghana cedis say we draw so. Obia wa fe draw so obema nefo akofo bi anim say wa fe enye he. Intimesraw utie mi a 055-807-4986 055-807-4986 call or WhatsApp free and now WhatsApp say open book ni bi and now link na comment box ni mo o click here utia mobile money You wait for the site to load, and then you download the book. So a PDF and tree video format. Anyway, let's go into the story. So let's read this petition. Can say President Mahama petitioned to sack acting Chief Justice Paul Baffoe. Now I say Gandhi Nabin Yusuf into the bakona wa petition in the no Gandhi Nabin Yusuf. Or say Gandhi Nabin Yusuf, a private citizen, has petitioned President John Dramani Mahama to remove the acting Chief Justice Paul Baffoe. Nabin Yusuf, in his petition, cited by Ghana Web and signed on October 6, 2025, is pleading with the president to remove the acting Chief Justice on the grounds of misbehavior. In the grounds I get to talk on no. Those are the same grounds on Mopesi Yedi Eye Baffoe. Or see based on the grounds of misbehavior. No problem. Let's go into it. Misbehavior na yedi. Or see, citing Article 1461 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, Nabin Yusuf claims that Justice Paul Baffoe recently made some utterances that he believes are a breach of the Constitution and internationally recognized principles of judicial behavior, such as the Bangalore Principle of Judicial Conduct. Or see, Paul Baffoe nanseyano wakeka nsembi na nsemu a wakeka no onu hu ne se etia eye emra. And I'm telling you, nsemu a womo kan we will come to that. Or say nsemu a Paul Baffoe akeka no omu hu ne se etia emra. Or say the private citizen who referred to a comment made by Paul Baffoe on September 25th, September 25th, following a lawsuit filed by Israel Tete, Roxin Nelson Dafiamekbo, and a group calling itself the Ghana Law Society, seeking constitutional relief against the Ghana Bar Association, noted that the president should sack the acting Chief Justice with immediate effect. Inti Roxin Dafiamekbo, any papi bi efene Israel Tete, edi asema kwa kopio Supreme Court nim se Supreme Court nye bibi momo. Na wase comment Paul Baffoe ni make here on the case no enu hunti ni yempame no. Your comments ben we will come to that. Or say, I respectfully submit this petition for the removal of Justice Paul Baffoe, a justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana and currently acting Chief Justice, on the grounds of stated misbehavior. Article 1461 provides that a justice of the Supreme Court or a chairman of a regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior or incompetence or on ground of inability to perform the functions of his office arising from infirmity of body or mind. Also, the conduct of Justice Baffoe, as set out below, constitutes stated misbehavior because it breaches multiple provisions of the Judicial Code of Conduct for Judges and Magistrates of Ghana and offends internationally recognized principles of judicial behavior such as the Bangalore Principles of Judicial Conduct. The Bangalore Principles of Judicial Conduct has been endorsed by the United Nations as part of the global standards for judicial ethics and has been recognized as an inspiring literature in drawing up Ghana's Judicial Code of Conduct. Into say, Paul Baffoe in Sembia wakan ye no, etia mra, na Paul Baffoe no, in Semna wakan no, etia embrebia efend the Bangalore Principles of Judicial Conduct. Now, I want us to look at the Bangalore Principles of Judicial Conduct, okay, and then we'll come to that. Let's look at the Bangalore Principles of Judicial Conduct. Also, the Bangalore Principles of Judicial Conduct are a global set of ethical standards for judges, focusing on 6 core values: independence, impartiality, integrity, propriety, equality, and competence and diligence. Okay, cool. Now, if you go on in the story you see that the person has petitioned. But websites now were more story no. Omo anka nipa krono, omo inshu nipa krono na sempote. Or see, the acting Chief Justice no. Wedi boni bi. Okay, boni be na wedi. They know. And I'm going to tell you why these stories no. Ebe sha se e trend wa Ghana. The reasoning behind stories be see. So this is GhanaWeb.com. almost the Chief Justice na kwa kan bibi e den no kokko kan ye omo anka ho asem sa asem na wo kan ye no e ya de bi e bebo o man na mbo o man no omo anka ho asem. And then you go to I mean all the mid assassin radio phones are reported omo anka asem no. Now let me show you ade a yesi Chief Justice na kan enam so nti me susu say MPP fo akwa hye wo bi echi say yembe na Chief Justice no yenyi no. Let me show you. Any or say acting Chief Justice advises Ghana Law Society to seek General Legal Counsel license. And this story written on September 26th. Oshe date na say Chief Justice ne kan asem na yesi wakano on 25th September. Into okan no and the next day you report a story no ewo GBC online. Into Chief Justice no edie ne yesi wakan. Now, me report wa platform we so etre mo say NDC MPFN Roxanne Dafia mekpo de asem akwa wo Supreme Court. Na asem na wodi akwa kopiem ewo Supreme Court no de o seek from judges no NSA. Senior Ghana Bar Association embra amomutumi trese I mean and a perfect example is say Ghana Chrome hano teachers for ko ye bebre but eko no ye buomo pepepe nti aban nasia onka se mene event saying National Association of Teachers pen nebetenase obe from na wa friend na grat na wa friend concerned teachers because omu na teachers school Chrome ha nurses phone su cool bebre nti aban person tenasia ofre wo mu na a driver for cool bebre aban person tenasia ofre wo mu na nanso ohwe lawyers ase wo mu cool na ye ba akope nti aban person ofre lawyers na oni omokasa say cool ba ko ne pe ne from nti ano na Roxanne Nelson Dafia mekpo mo se dabi onwa atikuo bi nso eno nso ye lawyers ko a ye friend no the Ghana Legal Society. Into omo catch Supreme Court say to me na ase de ye pese ye free lawyers school and lawyers school ye kan lawyers school a ye hu Ghana Bar Association pe aso mo pe no me lawyers school wo krom ha no ye mpe ne sa munyi sa de ni free Ghana ye constitution mu mu integrity na obi anti ase se ye kan lawyers school a any kwan say ye di 2 minutes na ema ye Ghana Bar Association. And I know that a lot of you agree, right? Because the internal teachers for fancy cool ba ko pensa but lawyers ye pese ye di she cool ba ko pensa. Enti Roxanne Dafia mekko file sa de no. Roxanne Dafia mekpo ekko file sa case no e wo Supreme Court no. And at the acting Chief Justice Baffoe Boni etu Roxanne Dafia mekpo for say Monko General Legal Counsel na monko seeki license. Tio. Osi asemu amode ba no mintumi nsumu mintumi nga say eyamu na mode mo aseme ba. No problem. Mo pese ye recognize mo. Ana mo pese senior Ghana Bar Association ye di 2 minutes na share mo nsa no. Ye man Crawford ti asese dabi. Eni kwan se 2 minutes na share mo nsa. No problem. Na so mumu ku no. Se mumu pese Ghana for share asese recognize mo dia. Follow due process. Follow the due process. That was the advice. And let me read the story. As the acting Chief Justice Paul Baffoe Boni has urged the newly formed Ghana Law Society to secure formal recognition and licensing from the General Legal Counsel as it works to establish itself as a professional body for lawyers. According to City News, the Ghana Law Society has recently filed a case at the Supreme Court challenging the Ghana Bar Association's long-standing position as the only recognized professional association for lawyers in the country, as I told you. As speaking during a meeting with members of the society in Accra on Thursday, September 25, 2025, Justice Baffoe Boni stressed the importance of following due legal process. It is Justice Baffoe Boni Katromo say, "Adi amo pesa mo yeno, no problem." But I was some making sure say embra di munim. I was some making sure say bibia da kwan mu. Say futuo we ya wode ma the Ghana Legal Society for no. And the alleged MPP ni akwa sorry say hey we tu nkrofo fu intino o ye judge ni kwan so otufo intino we tufo dia Mahama munyi ni mfiri ejawajo Charlie it's in some wo krom how. And you see the motive, right? the motive is that, and you see say asem no omunim say omo case na strong, but the motive is that they want to spread the news so that Ghana for be say, oh, your petition Mahama say when you get to talk on the oye nhwehwemu. Now so be aba petition say only Baffoe boni no eno no person be nhwehwemu because obi anim say asem we ye nye nhwehwemu bi enfem ye be boegu once and for all. So that somebody be ya asem say the ntia na obi a petition say yen yi we a won person be ya get to talk on the end the way you. That is what they want. I'm telling you, that is what they want. Because it's here for you see a kind of career 77 prayers asem we nyansa be 77 prayers asem we nyansa be le wom obi de asem akọ Supreme Court judge ni tu ne for say make sure say we di mbra kwan so say judge ne futu awodi ama ni pakwan say we di mbra kwan so no eni kwan say judge ni tu ni pakro ne fo enti no yen yi judge ni free ho na ejuma mbo no because wa me futu pa so obi ndi mbra kwan so na MPP fon so de bo de ehye mo ni ase no eso hey no at this point it is not a joke anymore. The ehye MPP fo ni ase no eso like seriously, all jokes aside, it is not a joke anymore. How like this is an issue now? Jesus Christ. MPP for mu yebi papa. Yen na yenim. A dream like I say. Mindset amwafa. Obi anim. Mindset amwafa. Mwafa mindset say oh so mo yiye ma media yen so obi obeba betina so bia ye be make sure say ye be find case tiano na Mahama yi sa ni pakona. And it looks like that's what you people want to do. Because then, if that is not the case, tell me the sense in this case. Like, nyansa be ne case we mo. For people mo get to talk on unim di alleged. I mean, right now you can't say alleged because at the end of the day you're finding it guilty. Inti enya alleged committee na finding it guilty. So based on the committee, we use Ghana sika in a manner any consequence we use say sika no. And no ye get to talk on no. MPP for sunhu say get to talk on na ye ne sa no. Enye big enough. Yes, why ye born in there. First mo sha na mu deny say wonye ye. Later mo be ka say born in why ye na so boni we nye boni bia wo say edi na so ayedi no. Asem na afi mo kan no. Na odi no toto we papai papai get to talk on no there who case is a level against on no papai hwe case bia mo de aba. Adenya wakwa kotu obi fo efutu no de amase nipa ko ni kwan se o masa efutu ni nti no yenyi no nti wo de no compare get to talk na na mo defend ne say ne de no enye worthy enough say yemfenyi no we de ye worthy enough say yemfenyi no mo ni standards ba ko say mo MPP fo mo ni standards ba ko say obi ba ka say e bia nipa kro no onye MPP ni ombra bonten yembodua obi anso Bible no yembodua say ono nipa kono because o share all the pro MPP website now almost a private citizen they want to make it look like nipa kono onye MPP ni me say ombra bonten yembodua say wono nipa kono na wo yes ade we no onto abama MPP da na so onye MPP ni a ombra bonten masa yenya nkola okruma montre mwaje comment box ni mo medase